Hello and welcome back to Song Reaction Analysis with your girl JVB, guys. We have to talk about this whole Sleeptoken thing, Caramel. You know, after reading a bunch of comments, I realized they have a song called Sugar. And I don't know why, when I did the reaction to Caramel, I never thought about, oh yeah, what's Caramel made of? And the brilliant genius that they are, it makes so much sense that Caramel is a response to Sugar, which was a song that was, I don't know, 5 years ago, but they put it on the playlist of the newer songs, and people were like, why? What's going on here? Why is this song on there? And after I did my reaction to Caramel, it all made sense. I'm like, oh my God, this is absolutely brilliant. So, and I also realized that I have not done a reaction to Sugar. So I did listen to it because I couldn't wait. Normally I'm like, okay, I'll wait. Guys, I couldn't wait. So, but with no further ado, I want to listen to it over and over again because, you know, it's Sleeptoken. So let's do this. I mean, wow. Wow. That's all I can say. It's so brilliant.
Twisted little game, but I know in a way you need to complicate. Believe that though we never eat, we still know how to feed, we still know how to bleed. Oh, sugar.
So first of all, can we just talk about how I love how he sings it in his falsetto voice, and there's multiple layers of his voice, so it almost doesn't sound like him, right? There's this, like, right from the beginning, it has that sweetness to it, which makes sense, Sugar. But then the words, you play a twisted little game, but I know in my way, but I know in a way you need to complicate. Believe that though we never eat, we still know how to feed. We still know how to bleed. Sugar, I've developed a taste for you now. Sugar, I've developed a taste for you now. That keeps repeating. My arms keep you in the room, barely let you move. Show me what you do. Oh, tonight we're second guessing again. Let me wrap the chains. Addicted to the pain. Love that. It's so mysterious, and I, now that I know this is basically about, at least what I would like to think, is that this is all about fame, right? Like how sweet it tastes and how nice it is. And yes, it's a twisted little game, and there's like a lot of things that are involved, but it gets addicted, right? To be on stage, to get the attention, to finally get somewhere after all this hard work. So I love the whole composition of this. It's like so fascinating to me, but also so beautifully crafted. But then also the beginning of Sugar and then the beginning of Caramel. Makes sense. It makes so much sense. Let's start again from the beginning. It's not as I love it, but it's not as playful. I feel like it's more a toy in Caramel.
You play a twisted little game, but I know in a way you need to complicate.
And I love the breath in his voice. Play. Na, 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 na. And again, his phrasing. I'm just obsessed with this phrasing. I think it's just so fantastic. But how beautiful, right? Like, I mean, now that for Sleeptoken fans, you would know Sleeptoken because they do have a little bit of I don't want to say necessarily that they do have a formula, like a set formula, like Nickelback is like pretty predictable. Like, but they do like to play around with the soundscapes and just like, do like very stark contrasts. So I feel that is definitely one of the styles of Sleeptoken, which is beautiful. But it's just so mysterious. I love that, and the voice, the breath in his voice that carries the words and the way he phrases it makes it even more mysterious and more intense.
In a way, you need to complicate. Believe that though we never eat, we still know how to feed. We still know how to bleed. Sugar, I'll develop a taste for you. Sugar, I'll develop a taste for you. Sugar,
And that freaking bass line is so good.
taste for you. Sugar, I'll develop a taste for you. My arms will keep you in the room. Barely let you move. Show me what you do.
Oof. And then those little sound effects, so good.
We're second guessed again. Let me wrap the chains. Addicted to the pain.
The way he sings pain. Have you ever heard anyone sing like that? Pain. Butchering it, but you know what I'm saying, right? This is just so delicious. Oh my God. Like, this is so good. And then the layering, there's another harmony on top of that, building on it to like make it, the end of that verse. Check it out. It's so good.
Let me wrap the chains. Addicted to the pain. Sugar, I'll develop a taste for you. Sugar, I'll develop a taste for you. Sugar, I'll develop a taste for you. Sugar, I'll
Unreal. Unreal. I love the end. I love how it just starts out, you know, it ends how it started. Phew. Guys, seriously. So, when he gets more intense, when actually like, and they do that a lot too, right? There's a little bit of that like Sleeptoken kind of like structure or signature. I don't want to say sound necessarily, maybe, but I just love when he gets more intense and there's all these delicious little sound bites in there. The building blocks of the intensity, you know, as the song goes on, all these subtle little things coming in and out. That was like even the bass line at the end, how it got more complex, and it was so interesting to listen to it. And there's just so much going on, that all these soundscapes where I was just like, oh my God, I feel like I'm in a movie, and there's just like so much going on. Like I feel like I'm in three different universes at the same time, playing at the same time. It was just like so intense. I want to go back to here one more time. Where is it? I just freaking love that. And I loved when he finally started singing more like, oh, that's RYZE, you know? Because in the beginning, we almost could have been fooled, because in his beautiful falsetto voice, head voice, it just sounds beautiful and layered and very soft. And so we know who it is, but if I didn't know, I would have maybe questioned like, who is that? I love that, it's intriguing sounding, but I would have not immediately known it's RYZE. But then here, you know for sure, right here. That bass line is so cool too. Also, this feels like this is like a bridge part, right? It's like coming out of the chorus. Do you want to see how far it goes? Do you want to test me now, my love? Da 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 da. So good. Like how he just changes it up there and moves it forward to the next more intense version of it. It just like sets it. It's a perfect setup for it, right? It's just so good because you know something else is coming, and it does not disappoint. And back into the same part, right? But more intense with the guitars is so good. Back to that, the theme. But the heavy guitars are so good. amazing. And then here, pow. So beautiful. It's so cinematic. Mm. So good. You know what I love about Sleeptoken? Not only are they extremely talented, extremely different from everything that's out there right now, and I love the mystery, and I've, of course, there's all this drama going on right now with fans just kind of like, crossing the lines a little bit, I guess. But it's kind of part of the course. Like, I mean, that's what they signed up for, right? I'm actually extremely surprised that it's taken this long to not find out who they are, or like people just trying. I think hardcore fans of Sleeptoken. I love Sleeptoken. I don't care. Like, I do care, but I'm not going to be in the beginning. I remember looking for it and like trying to figure out who he is, and I saw a video, and I was like, okay, just enjoy. Just enjoy what Sleeptoken is bringing to the table, and stop like trying to research it and what he's done and what he looks like. And I mean, yes, it's interesting, and at some point we all will know. But what I love about that band is that they have this ability to build up on like that, using their past songs, incorporating phrases, words into their newer songs, and also making the correlation. I can't say that word either. Those damn foreigners. No, but I like the connection of like the old and the new, and how this is who they were then, and this is where we are now, right? And like, I mean, obviously they've risen to the top fairly quickly, and so the journey they've been on, and to kind of like link those songs, that is just brilliant and genius, because it's almost like you're answering your own progress. You're answering your own, your younger self. You're telling them how it's now. It's just, I don't know, just interesting. And it also like really ties into the storytelling part, which I so love. It's very intriguing, and it just keeps on building on top of one another. And I also really love that symbol. And I think everything about that band is just so well thought out that I can appreciate that so much. Because yes, and as different artists, and everybody has their own thing, and not everybody has to be that complex and like that mysterious. But for them, that it just works really well. And obviously it resonates with a lot of people, because a lot of people love them. And so I just love that. I think that is very brilliant. And as an artist myself, you always try to think of ways, how can I express myself, be my authentic self, protect myself, because as an artist, you are very vulnerable, sharing a lot of you out in the open. And of course, that always attracts people that don't like you. And we are all energy. So some people, most artists, are a bit more sensitive to that part. And so you have to protect yourself somehow, right? Like, to not be that vulnerable. So I love that they found a way to really do what they like to do and be who they are. And people just like digging it. And not only is it their imagery and the mystique they've created, right? But it's like, God, they're so talented. Their music is really just so deep and meaningful, and it so resonates with so many of us, and it's poetic. There's so much that what goes into that. You can really tell that this is a well thought out project, that's a well thought out band that really puts a lot of intention into everything they do, and you got to just respect that. And I do. They are magic. That is magic. That is like, some people don't see like Led Zeppelin or, the Rolling Stones, whatever. Like, there's certain bands where people are like, I don't get it, But they had this magical thing that is just like a combination. It's like when it's chemistry, right? It's like when you have the right ingredients, you can make the most delicious shake, or the most delicious cake, or the soup, whatever you want to do, when you have the right ingredients. And to me, they are like the right ingredients. Anyway, I'm gonna stop because I could talk about Sleeptoken for another 3 hours. I love you guys so much. If you haven't yet, make sure you hit the like, subscribe, notification bell, and let me know in the comments, did you make the connection right away? Because I actually did not. And then I was reading some comments and I was like, wait a second, what's that song Sugar like? I have to check that out. And again, that's also brilliant marketing, to throw the song in that playlist, and people going, wait a second, like especially a lot of the fans that are really paying attention, like, why is the song in this new album playlist? Like, that's an older song. So I think this is brilliant, and I am super excited to what's to come. And I know a lot of people have been like fearing that, Sleeptoken might be the end of Sleeptoken, if people just like keep harassing them and trying to figure out who they are and like, trying to expose them and stuff like that. I hope, whatever works for the band the best. And I hope they figure it out and they're not being too bothered by it. But I love them, and I hope to get to see them before they break up. If they break up, I don't think they're going to break up. They're way too successful right now to break up. And if they are, then maybe they will come back when they're ready. But as of right now, they're thriving, and all the haters can suck it. I will see you guys in the next one. As always, make every day a great day. Follow your bliss. Also follow me and my podcast, Her Gypsy Rebel. Really awesome stories. People that overcame big obstacles, who've chosen to live life on their own terms and opt out of the matrix. And, free thinkers, risk takers, dreamers, and doers. So if you can relate to that, check out my channel, Her Gypsy Rebel, on YouTube, and also like everywhere you can hear podcasts. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one.